So where we're going to begin is actually we're going to start seated on the floor, and we're going to begin with your feet. And we're actually going to manipulate your feet, which energizes the whole entire kinetic chain, your fascial chain, and allows you to feel exponentially different. And again, my name is Leslie Bender, and Carl, I'm honored that you would ask me to be part of this amazing symposium today. I'm coming to you from Reno, Nevada, where today I think our high is going to be about 40. So I actually skied yesterday and it was absolutely magnificent. We have snow. So from here, what we're going to do is have a seat on your mat, and we're going to actually begin with your right foot. And then you're going to compare right to left. And I want you to look down at your right foot. And I want you to think of appreciating your feet. Think about how many times we actually look down at our feet and we criticize them and say, oh, I've got such ugly feet. Oh, I need a pedicure, and on and on and on. So we wouldn't talk to our best friend that way. So I want you to think some very positive thoughts about your feet and the fact that they carry us around all day, every day. So I want you to take your fingernails, like so if you have them, and separate each metatarsal. Now, I recommend doing this before you go to bed at night, and use some lotion, because lotion does actually help. But lotion right now, if you're on a yoga mat, that might not be as so beneficial, because then it makes your feet slippery. Take your left hand and then separate your toes. And I want you to bend your toes forward and back. And I realize that you can't quite see my feet, but just imagine. So just take your fingers in between your toes and just bend them forward, fold them back. I want you to notice what you're feeling in the arch of your foot as you do this. And combine inhale and exhale, breathing in and out. Now, when you're ready, take your fingernails right in the arch and feel, if you really feel with the receptors in your fingertips, which are like the receptors in the bottom of your feet, very similar. I want you to feel that stringy tissue, which is known as your fascia in your foot. You can feel it. Now start to dig into it. Dig into it. That's it. Breathing in and breathing out. Not only are we giving our feet some love, but your feet are also associated with your internal organs. And of course, Carl just did some qigong and the tapping. It really all is beneficial. Now take your foot, tap it. Tap the bottom of the foot. Give it a good hard pat. Pat, 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 pat. Breathing in, breathing out. Beautiful. Now I'm going to ask you to stand up. And here comes the beauty of it. So from here, all 10 toes forward and just do a squat. And I want you to notice which side of your body you have more energy. Take a deep breath up, inhale, or which ankle bends easier. Your right does. Exhale, forward fold. Now with a nice soft bend to your knee, feel the difference in the flexibility on your right versus your left. Now take your hands to your calf, right? Your right calf. And again, tap. Tap the calf. Do this before you do any workout. You're going to be exponentially stronger. And now your hamstring. Now your calf. Now your hamstring. Place both hands on your thighs and roll up. Now let's feel the energy. So as you raise your arms to the ceiling, balance on your right foot, balance on your left foot. And I want you to feel the difference energetically between the right and the left side. Deep breath up, inhale, exhale, Utkatasana chair. And if you were to sit into chair pose, you're going to feel a difference in the right and left side. Come on down, and we got to do both sides. You got to even things out. So once again, either your left or right hand, doesn't matter. So just start by separating your toes, pulling your toes forward, pulling your toes back as you do this. So as you flex and extend. And this is really very beneficial as well. Left foot is associated with our intestines. Need I say more? We had Thanksgiving last night, and I know myself personally, too much sugar. So now separate again each toe by really digging in underneath the foot with your fingernails. Just really dig. And now rub up and down the length from your heel all the way up to your toes. And now let's tap this foot out as well. Give it a good strong pat at the bottom. Deep breath in, deep breath out, pat, pat, pat. waking up your feet, waking up the rest of the body. And there you go. You can do that anywhere, anytime. All right, so from here, walk on up again, hands above the thighs. And we take that deep breath up, inhale. Exhale to your forward fold. Again, feel the difference in your body. It's like all of a sudden you feel energetically different. Placing our hands on the left side now, tap out. All right, and then the hamstring, calf, hamstring, calf. Now go ahead and give your butt a good pat. Low back, side of the thighs, beautiful, and shake everything out. Now from here, what we're going to do is just feel like you're somewhat grounded down into the earth, but just kind of give me a little bounce here, just a little bounce. Just start to bring the energy up in your body, right? Now let those arms kind of go forward and back. Everything's loosey-goosey. Let it go. Deep breath in, deep breath out. That's it, beautiful. Just let everything go. This is my ageless workout. And yeah, this works. All right, so from here, take a deep breath up. And as you exhale, let's add a squat. Reach up and lengthen. Exhale, sit down. Let's do 3. So where I want you to feel this is as you reach up, sit down into your glutes as though you're sitting back into your chair. We want strong glutes, and squeezing anything does not work. So you want to let your body move authentically, right? Imagine, when we're little, as children, we just run around. We don't think about stuff. Our last one, I want you to lift up your right foot. Now, feel the balance in your left side body, right? So from here, lift, feel strength, grow taller, but now take a step back with your right foot. All 10 toes face forward, really important. Because as you reach forward, I want you to feel the lengthening of your right calf. So if you're actually rotated outward, like in a warrior pose, you're not going to feel as much lengthening of the calf. So I want you to reach forward and come back. So maybe today, after this, you might be going shopping, walking, running around, and this is beautiful because it lengthens all the tissue in the back of the leg. Now from here, I want you to pause. Now reach to the sky and feel this delicious stretch in your right hip. Now from here, just give me a little tiny tug to open up the right side body, bring it back to center. Inhale, exhale, open. Now reach as far as you can and feel that delicious stretch. Come back to center. Now, we are going to reach below our left knee to feel our hamstrings here. I want you to imagine you're picking up that Amazon box that you weren't telling your husband about or whomever and putting it in the shelf for Christmas. Inhale as you reach down. Exhale as you rise. Inhale, lower down. Breathe. One more time. Inhale, lower. Exhale, rise. Now pause. Lengthen the body. Step together. Go back into that functional squat and just feel again the difference from your right to left side. Press and lift. One more. And now we reach those arms up, sweeping up, and we find balance now on the right side body. Pause. Take a step back. All 10 toes forward. Lengthen and reach. Pause until you feel that stretch. But turn your left foot out, and you're going to just do that so that you don't feel your calf. But the minute you're in the correct alignment, magic happens. Reach and come back. I'm very fastidious about alignment because then you feel what I'm hoping that you do. Now pause, that big reach here. Now we stretch and lengthen to the ceiling and we lean over to our right, but yet we just give that left arm a little tug, opening up that side body. Ooh, that's delicious. Deep breath in, exhale, come back to center. We reach down to pick up that box, press it up into that shelf, inhale, lower, exhale, lift, or we are all going to be smart and stay home and whatever we buy, we do online instead of running to the stores. I can't even imagine. Inhale as you lower, exhale, rise, step together, my friends, and release. We've got another little bit more standing. So let's abduct, reach our arms out wide to the side. I'll move this out of the way for a moment. Now, balancing on our left foot, reaching up tall, we're going to open up the left side body by being here. Take a cross back. And the minute you do that, you're going to feel a nice stretch here. Now, as you reach down, you look up at your left hand, tap back out. Let's do that again. Reach and lengthen, tap back out. So what we're doing is moving your upper back, your thoracic spine, lengthen authentically, and me having to say, pull your shoulder blades together. We don't need to do that. Let's do that one more time. Now give me that delicious stretch here, and we hold. Now again, you don't have to bend a lot into this knee to open up this hip, but create opposition. Right palm up presses into outer thigh, left palm faces down, and feel the energy happening between the two palms of the hands as you look up. Pause, lengthen, come back together. Beautiful. If you are a golfer, other side, pickleball player, do this before you start. So again, it's a reach back, come back to center. You look up at that hand, back to your center, creating that opposition. Let's hold at this next one. Reach, lengthen, open, breathe, pause, back to center. Beautiful. Deep breath up, deep breath out. Stepping to the back of our mats. Deep breath up, inhale. Exhale to a nice forward fold. So if you've got tight hamstrings a little bit still, forward fold can be here to shins, or you can come all the way down to your mat. Placing our hands on our shins to a nice flat back, neutral spine, halfway lift. Forward fold again. We're going to walk out to our hands and knees. I'll give you a side view. From here, we start to work into good, strong strength in our body, which we all need, or you can come down to your forearms if indeed you have any wrist issues. Otherwise, I'm going to invite you to flex. Extend your spine, tucking the tailbone under. As you do, inhale, exhale, extend it. As you extend, you're gazing up and forward. Let's do two more of these. Inhale, flex. Exhale, extend. One more. Beautiful. Now we just hold that flexion for a moment, reflecting on how magnificent our bodies are, and come back to center. Now this is where the I ams come into play. As we are on our hands and knees, say to yourself, I am strong. I am strong. One more time, I am strong. Okay, choice one, left foot out, right knee down. Again, I am strong, or vice versa, or you go to a full plank. This is where, again, this is where we stay ageless, is working through some discomfort to find comfort. Now press into your down dog. Now again, tight hamstrings, bend your knees slightly. Otherwise, lift with your inhale. Exhale, lower to the earth and feel that delicious stretch again. Inhale, rise. Exhale, press down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now, we're going to scoot the right foot as though it were right in front of our nose, bringing our left knee forward. Pause. Extend into hip extension. It doesn't have to be high, it just has to be strong. We're going to do one more. And our last one, we pause for that moment, but we step through. We're going to keep the right hand down. And as you dip into this hip flexor stretch, we're now going to take a twist and just pause for that moment here. Now, roll to the outside of your left foot till you feel that delicious stretch in your hip. Pause as you open up through the thoracic spine, bring it back to center, soften into both knees, and rise. Deep breath up. Again, as you say to yourself, I am strong, goddess arms. Again, inhale, reach, exhale, close. Sweeping the arms up, deep breath in, exhale to a forward fold. Walk on out either to your hands or knees, bypass that, and maybe you go to that full plank into that down dog. And again, you kind of paddle those feet out a little bit. Deep breath in, deep breath out. This time we reach the right leg up, bringing the right knee in. We only have one more here. Extend, lengthen, pause, take a step through. And again, you kind of roll to the outside of your right foot, and we take a nice, delicious twist to open up our thoracic spine and our hips, bringing it back to your center. This time we're going to have a nice big squat here, almost like a nice deep squat into those inner thighs. And I want you to just rock back and forth here. That feels good. So side to side, rock back and forth. That's it. Pause. Hands go down, knees come down. Beautiful. All right, if you've got cranky knees, place them on something. Deep breath up. Exhale. We're going to lower down our left hand as you look over the left shoulder to open up this hip flexor again. The reason I do so much hip flexor opening, because we sit, we drive, and we do a lot of training that overuses them, which affects the whole kinetic chain. Switch sides, reach, give me that delicious stretch as you open up that side body. You can always place your hand in your back pocket, back to center. Because the tighter our body is, the more it ages us. The more we have fluidity, the more we have mobility, and we have stability. Have a seat. So now you're either going to grab your pillow, or if you have a small ball, the bender ball, and by the way, if anybody needs one, I will give you my information. Now, we're going to begin by placing a pillow or the ball behind our low back, or roll up a mat, whatever you have to protect the low back. From here, now this is where I have a strong core. Deep breath in, exhale as you settle back into what is behind you, pause, and now come back up. Now, you might be saying to yourself, that's not that bad, and I need something behind your back, and you'll see why. Deep breath in. Now, as you exhale this time, pause, look up at the ceiling with your eyes only. Now, you're going to start to join the arms as you sit back, and you're going to say to yourself, why is the front of my body shaking? Well, let me tell you, my friends, the reason you're shaking is because you're lengthening versus shortening, and slowly come up to an upright neutral position. Where do we spend our time? Sitting over a computer, sitting over a cell phone. That ages us. To stay ageless, you have to stay open. Deep breath in, inhale. Exhale as you lower down. The arms start to reach up. We start to feel the front of the body lengthen. We take our left elbow to the ground. We look over our left shoulder, and we say hello to our obliques. Back to center, pause. Everything I like to do is slow, controlled, intentional. Come back up. Inhale here, exhale, pause as though you're wringing water out of a towel. Back to center, reach, lengthen, open. Back to center, roll up. Beautiful. Deep breath in, inhale. Exhale, settle back into whatever is behind you. Pause again. Look up at the ceiling. Now, here we go. You can always hold on to the side of your legs as long as you keep looking to the ceiling, my friends. Now, whether your arms are up or to your side, now from here, you're going to close your eyes for 10 seconds and experience what you are feeling in the front of your body. We like to see, but sometimes you need to feel. 5, 4, oh my gosh, 3, only 2, very last one, and we slowly roll up. Oh my gosh, did everyone feel that? Did you have your own personal earthquake? I'm hoping that you did. Come back to your knees. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm not done with you yet. So from here again, we are going to tuck those toes under. Ooh, there's that down dog again. So press those heels to the earth. Deep breath in, deep breath out. We are going to take that nice step forward again with your left foot. But what's going to make this different is this time we rise. We're going to place the ball or the pillow in between your rib cage and your thigh. And I want you to say good morning or afternoon, wherever you might be, into your left glute. We reach the arms, and we're going to just go forward and back and let your body swing back and forth. And oh my gosh, hello legs. I can feel these from skiing yesterday. So reach, lengthen, come back, open, press. So let your arms swing. 5, and 4, and 3, just 2 more. Last one, you pause. Can you grab your pillow? Can you grab your ball? Reach up to the ceiling, pause for that moment as you settle back in, come back to center facing me. So we're nice and wide in our legs. Inhale, lower, exhale, rise. And as you rise, just imagine that core engaging like you did a moment ago. Reach and lengthen for 5 and 4. I am lengthened. I am strong. I am ageless. Reach and lengthen. Now give me a side bend, pressing into the ball to the right or your pillow, then to your left. We are still working core, my friends, even though we're standing. You do not have to be on the floor to activate your core. So big side bend. Let's do 2 more because we've got to get the glutes on the other side. And this time we pause to our right, hold it. You feel this stretch, spiral into the other direction. The reason the ball or the pillow is here is it just aligns you, okay? And it gives you some really nice feedback here. Reach and back. Inhale, exhale back. Breathe. Feel the work in that glute and hamstring. You've got 5 and 4 and 3. Just 2 more, my friends. 1 more. Last one, hold. Feel that pause. Feel the strength in your body. Grabbing the ball or your pillow, reach to the ceiling, hold, settle into it for a moment. Beautiful. Come back to center. So let's do 8 more of these. Inhale, lower, exhale, rise. I'm strong. I am flexible. I am ageless. Reach, pause. We give ourselves, as Carl was talking about, we think so many things that are not positive about ourselves. We're so self-critical, and our subconscious does not have a sense of humor. Pause. So reach. So if we say things to ourselves like, I am this or I'm that, and your subconscious goes, okay, that's what you're manifesting right now. So I am strong. I am ageless. Let's do 3 more. I just taught this course in Italy. Believe it or not, I just flew back. 1 more. Last one, come back to center. And to have all these Italians screaming out, I am strong, was pretty awesome. Bring the ball down. Have a seat again. All right, so from here, what you're going to do is go ahead and swing those legs around. This feels really delicious. So either a pillow or a ball works great. Is we're going to go ahead and roll all the way down. Finally you get to lie down for a moment, not for long. So we're going to take our ball or pillow underneath our tailbone. All right, so you've got a suspended supported bridge, right? But now you're going to push your hands down, palms face down, but now flip it, palms up. That opens up the shoulders. We bring the left knee to a tabletop, pause, other knee to a tabletop. Now flex your feet, full breath in, and start to send your heels to the ceiling and start to feel that delicious stretch now in the back of the legs. So from here, just let your toes start to come back towards you in basically a supported inversion. Now for me, I could almost fall asleep here, just saying. So take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly start to lower your left heel to the earth. Now, as you do this, pay attention to what you're feeling in this hamstring, or in your right hamstring and in your left hip flexor. Bend the knee, holding underneath the knee, but not on the knee joint itself, but kind of on the hamstring. Now extend. Inhale as you bend, exhale as you flex up. So let's do a few more of these. And as you do, pay attention to what you're feeling in the opposite hip. Our last one, and now just pause there. Deep breath in and see if you can't pull the leg back 1 more inch. Inhale, exhale, pull back 1 more inch. And oh, your hamstrings are going to be happy. All right, so from here, we bend that knee. All right, we bend the other knee in and extend both legs out, right heel down. And just notice the difference. Which hamstring might feel a little bit tighter? Inhale, Exhale. This is why we have such discrepancies in our bodies, my friends, is because of the fact that we have a tendency to, always train our stronger side. So inhale, bend, exhale, press through, hold. That's it. Now from here, bend both knees, place both feet down, and lift and drop your hips. I'm going to face you for our very last one. Place your pillow or your ball in your right hand for me, okay? Once you've done that, place half of the ball underneath your right hip. I want your left glute to actually be down on your mat. Take your right heel to the ceiling, and now slowly lower your right heel to the earth so that you feel a delicious stretch in your right hip. Take your right arm, reach your right arm over your head. Now straighten out the left knee. So you're actually on an angle, right hip is elevated, but your left glute is on the floor. Now take a full breath in, pause, like puff up into your right hip. Now exhale, sigh it all out. Let it go. Deep breath in, inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. And just feel the stretch, the lengthening in the left hip. Because my time with you is limited, I usually do this pretty long on each side. Like I'll take 2 minutes on each side, but flex and point your feet for just a moment. Flex your toes back to your kneecaps and then point. Let's do that one more time. Take that full breath in as you puff up into your right hip. Exhale. Now let everything be heavy. Take the ball away, feel the magic, and your right hip will actually feel lower and heavier. Other side. This is my go-to for back and knee pain. It's absolutely my go-to. So once again, left heel rises, left heel lowers to the earth, left arm only is over your head, right heel is also down, and I want you to feel as though somebody is gently pulling on your left wrist and your left ankle as you flex and point your feet. So just feel the stretch in your left side body. Inhale and exhale. Big reach here. One more time. Inhale. Now stretch like you're getting out of bed. Maybe you even yawn. If you have a cat or a dog, they stretch in the morning, but we don't. And take your ball or pillow away. You're going to feel really heavy in your hips. Grab underneath your right knee. Bring your chin to your chest, my friends. And from here, what we're going to do is swing our feet in front of us and take both hands on each arch, just like this. Pat them out again. So just pat out your arches, because I'm going to wake you back up again because you have some more wonderful presenters to go. So just tap out your feet. Now from here, calves. So tap, 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 tap. Hamstrings, tap, tap, tap. Quads, shins, quads, thighs, outer calf. There you go. Now from here, while you're sitting here, take your left hand on your right shoulder, and I want your thumb in front, fingers in back. Take a deep breath in. I want you to squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Let's do that again. Give it a big squeeze, 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 like you're squeezing water out of an orange or juice out of an orange. Now release. Now give yourself a good pat on the back. Pat, pat, pat. You can do this anywhere, anytime. Feels so good. And now release. Turn your head to your left. Turn your head to your right. And you feel an immediate difference. Back to center. Thumb goes in front. Fingers going back. The breath is crucial here. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze. Pause and exhale, let it go. Again, everything that Carl showed you, what I'm showing you can be done anywhere, anytime to de-stress and to feel better. And now pat yourself on the back. Pat, 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 pat. And hard, deep breath in, deep breath out, and release, turning our head from side to side. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and bend our knees under us, all 10 toes. Walk those feet in. Let your head hang for just a moment. Let gravity do its thing to decompress your spine. Hands above your knees. And come on up. Beautiful. And now let's just do that little shaky thing again. Just let it go. Go, go, go. arms forward and back. And here we go. Just repeat after me now. I am ageless. 2 more times. 3 is the magic charm. I am ageless. 1 more time. I am ageless. I'm honored that you would spend your morning with me. And Carl, I want to thank you so much for having me. I wish you all a very safe, happy, blessed holiday. Thank you so much, everyone. Namaste.
Right.
And I look forward to seeing you. I really, Carl, I can't wait to
Thank
come
you
to
so much.
Hawaii to spend some
Right.
time with you. Thank you so much.
Soon. All righty. Thank you so much. Charles, are you there?